And it raises some questions for me, important questions, important issues, particularly as I watch this sort of ever-continuing escalating conflict between the Democratic congressional leadership, Nancy Pelosi in particular, and the four former activists and rising stars in the Democratic Party who are called the Squad. And as a conflict of interest disclosure, I just did a panel at a conference with Representative Ilhan Omar, one of the four members of the Squad. I thought she was great. I thought she was fantastic. I don't like to see this kind of conflict, and it's not because I don't recognize that there are different goals. I'm an outside activist and journalist, so I have different goals than the Democratic Party leadership. I always will. But I don't think it's in the interests of the Democratic Party to alienate the people that the Squad can energize and mobilize, nor do I think that it's in the interest of the activist movement for us to overly alienate the Democratic Party leadership. I think the best way I can look at it, and now I'm lucky because I'm not in Congress, right? So I don't have to deal with the tensions between the role of being an activist and the role of being an elected official in a legislative deliberative body where you've got to do deals and all that stuff. So I recognize that I have an outsider's luxury here, but I will say that I, as an activist and as an outsider, always want to be able to apply pressure to the institutions of power. That's a kind of inherent, we play different roles in the ecosystem. That's a kind of inherent conflict. But at the same time, I want that pressure to sometimes be met with a favorable response and legislation that makes the world better. So I think I'm saying that this inside-outside political game remains a work in progress.